Hi there, welcome to our presentation on mindfulness, stress and resilience for healthcare practitioners with essential oils and some other lovely techniques. So before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Debbie Lawrence and I am an aromatherapist, a holistic therapist and a Reiki master teacher. I've been working in this field for over 20 years now, supporting my clients in my private practice. I also run meditation circles, retreats, and workshops teaching people how they can use essential oils to support their health. So today we're talking about the demands of the healthcare profession. So this is really a heal the healer presentation because the healthcare profession is really quite unique in its demands. You're working in a very high pressured setting where the stakes are often incredibly high with potentially critical stakes. And managing emergencies, making those crucial decisions, and dealing with the emotional situations every day. And over time, chronic stress can have a really profound effect on your physical and mental health. And prolonged exposure to stress, we know, can lead to things like burnout, compassion fatigue, anxiety, depression, and a host of physical health problems, including cardiovascular disease and a weakened immune system. But the impact doesn't really even stop there because your ability to provide the highest level of care to your patients is directly tied to how well you manage your own stress and maintain your own resilience. And that's where these techniques come in. So, mindfulness, for example, is about being present in the moment, fully engaged with whatever you're doing, but without any judgment, helping you to break free from the cycle of worry and stress by focusing on what's happening here and now in the present moment. So, for healthcare professionals, it can be a really powerful tool, not only for reducing stress, but also for improving patient care. So, some stress management techniques that we're going to run through today will be things like mindfulness practices, breathing exercises, and relaxation strategies. And I wanted to give you things that you could do that take no longer than a few minutes to do them. Because I know, as well as you do, that if we give you something that's too long and you have to sit down for half an hour to do, it's just never going to get done. We've got busy schedules, so we want some fast things that we can do that bring quick results. And these techniques are really there just to empower you to manage your own physiological response to stress and allow you to remain calm and focused even in the most difficult circumstances. Now, resilience is slightly different because this is how well you bounce back from adversity, how well you recover from those stressful situations that we're going to go through, and how well you can keep going despite the challenges that you face. Now, it is a fast paced, often unpredictable world, healthcare, and resilience is what enables you to sustain your energy and your commitment over the long haul. It's what helps you survive in your role and not only survive in your role, but to thrive as well. Now, building resilience doesn't happen overnight. It's a practice. It's something we cultivate through regular self-care, healthy coping strategies, and a supportive work environment. So by integrating mindfulness and stress management practices into your daily lives, then you can strengthen your resilience and protect yourself from the harmful effects of chronic stress. So, in today's session, we're going to explore these techniques. We're also going to explore how essential oils combined with these mindfulness and stress management techniques can play a role in enhancing your resilience and your well-being. And my goal really is that you leave watching this video with some practical tools that you can use to take care of yourself so you can continue to provide the best possible care for your patients. So before we get going, let's look at what is an essential oil. Now, the essential oil is the natural aromatic compound found in plants that acts as the plant's immune system. So it's the part of the plant that smells incredible, but its role is to protect that plant from things like bacteria, viruses, fungus, insects. It plays a role in the reproduction of the plant. Now, why it works so well with us is because on a cellular level, we're carbon-based, just like that plant. So when we introduce the oil into our body, it recognizes it and it knows what to do with it. So it can protect us in the same way from the same things: bacteria, viruses, fungus, insects. It can even help with reproduction. Now, we get the oils from all different parts of the plant. So some come from the seeds, the bark, the stem, the roots, the flowers. We get the oils through a process called steam distillation or cold pressed extraction, depending on where in the plant it is. Now, we're not teaching anything new here. We've used essential oils for centuries for the support that they bring in healing. And they are 100% natural, so they work with our bodies to promote health without any nasty side effects. There's a huge spectrum of uses. They worked from uplifting the mood right the way through to removing unnecessary toxins. Now, they are very powerful. It's estimated that they're around 50 to 70 times more powerful than the herb itself, which means we only need 1 or 2 drops per application, which means they're very affordable. We've got 250 drops in this bottle. We're only using 1 or 2 drops at a time. They're going to last us a long time. When it comes to essential oils, quality does matter. And there have been some studies done across the board with some well-known essential oil brands. And they've worked out that about 80% of essential oils that we can buy on the high street have been adulterated in some way. Now, that may be because the industry is a self-regulated industry, like the beauty industry. So a company could have as little as 2 or 3% actual essential oil in a bottle, and it could say pure organic lavender. As long as there's some pure organic lavender in that bottle, they can fill it up with whatever else they want, and they don't have to show it on the label. So as a consumer, we're not 100% sure that we're buying a pure essential oil. So the reason why I have aligned with a company called doTERRA is because they're the only company I know that test the oils, and only if they come back 100% pure, every single drop, will we be able to buy them. They are also the only company I know that through this testing, it means that they can produce an essential oil of exactly the same quality time after time. So they've looked at the chemical composition of the oils to make sure that it's a high enough grade for us to be able to use it therapeutically. And the other thing I like about them is every single bottle has a batch number on the bottom, and you can go online to source2you.com. You can put your batch number in, and it brings up the report of what's in that bottle and the chemical composition. So they're very transparent with their results, and they're checking it all the way along, because it matters to them as a company that these oils work in the way that we say they're going to work. It's not just about producing a nice smell. They're going much further than that. They want an essential oil that works every time. So we're talking about this part of the graph here, CPTG, which is an in-house term, which means certified pure tested grade. And it comes within the food quality of essential oils. As you can see from this chart, that the majority of the oils that we can buy are either synthetic or adulterated in some way. So it's really important, especially if you're working in a healthcare environment, that you've got a pure essential oil that's going to do what you want it to do. Now, when you use the oils, if you use them with a bit of common sense, they're extremely safe and gentle. Some of the things I like to point out are we don't use essential oils in the eyes or in the ears. Now, you can use them around the eyes, and if you've got any ear problems, you can use them around the ears, but you don't need to pour them in. If you accidentally get an essential oil in your eye, so we're going to put some oil on our hands and we rub them together, we breathe it in, and then you accidentally get a bit of oil in your eye. The thing to do is not panic. You're not going to go blind. The second thing to do is just to sit and let your eyes water. Now, if it's a bit more extreme, the reaction for you, and you don't want to just sit there and let the eyes water, then get a vegetable oil like olive oil and pour it in a bowl. Then with a clean tissue, just wipe the eye with the vegetable oil, and the vegetable oil will draw the essential oil out. Another option would be milk. Pour some milk in a bowl and do the same. excuse me. If you run to the sink and start washing it with water, water and oil don't mix, so it's going to drive it in further. Equally, if you put an essential oil on the skin, it's got a carrier oil, you put it on, you have a little massage, and the skin gets a bit itchy or a bit red, then your body is telling you it's sensitive to that oil at this time. So the thing to do is to stop using that oil, get some of your vegetable oil again, and just wipe it with some vegetable oil, and that reaction will go down really quickly. You want your oils to last a long time, so once you've used it, put the lid back on nice and tightly to stop the oxygen getting into the bottle. And the other thing to point out is citrus oils, some of them are photosensitive. So it's best to have the rule that with all citrus oils, if it's a nice hot sunny day, you just use it on the bottom of the feet or an area that's covered. Now, in pregnancy, there are a lot of oils that we can safely use if you're using a pure essential oil, but there are some that we avoid, none of which we're going to talk about today, actually, but I just wanted to bring it in. Those are birch, cinnamon, thyme, cassia, rosemary, and wintergreen. So we avoid those in pregnancy, but say all the 4 that I'm using today are all safe to use in pregnancy. So today we're going to discuss 2 different ways that you can use essential oils: aromatically and topically. So let's go into those in a bit more detail. When you breathe in an essential oil, it very quickly gets taken into the limbic part of the brain. So you're breathing it in, it's going through the olfactory bulb into the limbic system. And from there, it triggers a chemical response within the body, flooding your body with the hormones that you need. So within seconds of breathing in an essential oil, there's a chemical change occurring, and it is the quickest way to support your mood. The second place it goes, if you look at the diagram on the right there, when we breathe it in, it's getting taken in down into the lungs. So if I was working with a respiratory problem up, then aromatic use is the way that I would start. From there, it's going to get into the bloodstream and it will work its way through your liver, your kidneys, and out. So aromatic, this could be having it in a diffuser. So a couple of drops in a water-based diffuser. So the oil is dispersing into the air. That's aromatic use. Or you could be your own diffuser and just put a drop onto your hands, rub your hands together, bring them up to your face and take a few deep breaths. So that's another way of aromatic use. Topical use is when we apply the oils to a targeted area or to the area of concern. So that could be if you've got some sore muscles, you might want to massage the oil into the muscle itself. Another place would be the bottom of the feet. The skin on the bottom of the feet is quite robust, and you can put the oil straight onto the bottom of the feet, and the pores will draw the essential oil in systemically fast. You can also put it down the spine as well, and that seems to transport the oils around the body fast. However, wherever you decide to put it, we always recommend, if you're using the oils topically, that you dilute them with a carrier oil. And a carrier oil is any vegetable-based oil that's going to carry the essential oil onto the skin. Now, these are quite volatile essential oils. So when they come out of the bottle neat, a lot of it flashes off into the oxygen. If we have a carrier oil with that, then it's going to hold the essential oil in place, so the effects will last a lot longer. It's also safer. If you use essential oils neat over a long period of time, you can become sensitive to them. So we always recommend with topical use that you apply it with a carrier oil. It's better, it works better, and it's safer too. So looking at the chart there on the screen, when we put the essential oil onto the skin, some of that you're breathing in, so you are getting the emotional support as well. The rest of it will go down through the layers of skin. It'll get into the bloodstream, into the muscle, the bloodstream, and then work its way through your liver, your kidneys, and out. So it's still got a similar route once it's in. It's just a different way of applying, depending on what you're trying to achieve. And some examples of a carrier oil you might have heard of: sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil. They're really good for massaging because they stay oily longer. So you haven't got to keep reapplying the oil, the carrier oil, to the body. Ones I like for my roller bottles is the one on the right there of the screen, fractionated coconut oil. The reason I like that the most for roller bottle blends is because it's got the longest shelf life. So my blend is going to stay fresh longer in a base of fractionated coconut oil than if I'd put it in a base of almond or grapeseed. But they're all different types of vegetable-based oils that carry and hold the essential oil in place. So today we're talking about 4 different oils. It's called the Mood Management Kit, and these have been chosen for today's subject because they are relaxing, supportive, soothing, and invigorating. So you've got a whole range of oils there, depending on how you want to feel. The first oil is a blend called Balance, the grounding blend. Now in here, you have got some fractionated coconut oil, so it's already in a base. And then added to that is spruce, hoewood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus. And it's a really lovely, relaxing, grounding, calming essential oil blend. It has the effect when you're breathing it in of bringing any scattered energy back in. So if you're feeling a little bit frazzled, this is the best one to just sit and breathe and just feel your energy come whole again. Some of those oils are really good for focus and concentration. So you could rub a little bit on the back of your neck, and it just helps to focus the mind if you've got a lot to get through. Like I say, it's great for stress and anxiety. Some studies have shown that it balances the electrical energies in the body, which brings a sense of courage, confidence, and strength. And it's a lovely one to massage into those muscles for stress-induced inflammation. Now, emotionally, it's known as the oil of grounding, and it's about connecting you to the earth, bringing that scattered energy back in. So it brings with it that inner strength, that motivation and balance to both the mind and body. So we're going to do a technique called the grounding exercise with the balance blend. So that the blend itself, just by breathing it in, you're going to start to feel more grounded. This is a little technique that we can use with it as well. Now, hopefully you've got some samples. If you haven't, do reach out. My details will be at the end. If you want to try these oils for yourselves while you're watching this, then just let me know. But we can still do the exercise together if you haven't got any samples. You just have to imagine the oils. So if you have got your sample there in a little roller bottle, then I want you just to roll some on to the palm of your hand. So you've got some there, nice and ready. And then we rub our hands together. And the reason we do that is because it releases the aroma. So it warms it up. And I like to think of it as activating the oils. So you've rubbed your hands together, and then I want you to bring the hands up to your face and take a few deep breaths. So you're just breathing in through your nose, allowing the aroma to fill your senses. Hold for a moment, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. And if you're not using an oil, you can still sit quietly, close your eyes. I'm going to repeat that again. So you're breathing in, just holding the breath for a moment, and then on the out breath, letting go. I want you to feel your feet firmly on the ground. So just place your feet flat on the ground now on the floor. Feel the weight of the chair supporting you. And if you're standing for this, just feel the connection between your feet and the earth below. And if you're using the oil, bring your hands up to your face and just continue to breathe the oils in deeply. And as you breathe, bring your attention to the sensation of your feet on the ground. Notice the pressure, the temperature, the texture of the surface beneath you. And imagine that you have roots growing from the soles of your feet, extending down into the earth. And with each breath, just picture these roots anchoring you more firmly to the ground, providing stability and strength. Just keep breathing in your oil. And as your roots grow deeper, feel the earth's support beneath you. And imagine the earth energy flowing up through your roots, up into the bottom of your feet, and through your entire body. And as you continue breathing in your blend, bring your awareness to any areas of tension or stress. And start to breathe your oil into the areas of stress and tension. So you're breathing the oil into that area. And then you'll exhale. Imagine releasing that tension, letting it flow down through your body and out through your roots into the air. So let's do that again together. So breathing the oil into the area of tension. And then exhale, releasing that tension down into the earth below. Take another deep breath of your blend and silently affirm to yourself, I am grounded, I am stable, I am supported. And when you're ready, bring your awareness back into the room that you're sitting in. Take a few deep breaths. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. So that's a very quick technique that you can do with your blend. And you might want to do it before starting a shift. So you're setting the tone and creating a calm, focused mindset, setting the tone for a positive day. Maybe during a break, taking a few minutes in that break just to help reset your energy, release any built up tension and regain focus for the remainder of your shift. Or maybe you've had a difficult interaction and you want to decompress. And this is a really good way to just take yourself somewhere quiet, put a drop of oil on your hands, breathe it in, and then just let it go down through your roots and out. Or maybe it's at the end of your shift and you're transitioning out of work mode now and you can go home without carrying the stress of the day with you. So that's balance, a blend. The next blend I want to talk to you about is a blend called Adaptiv. And this was put together to help us adapt to different transitions throughout our day or throughout our life. So this is quite an uplifting aroma, this one. You've got wild orange, all the citrus oils are really uplifting, but you've paired that with some lavender, which is calming. So you're feeling more awake and alert, but this sense of calm comes through. We've got an oil in there called copaiba, which is really calming, spearmint, which is uplifting, magnolia, which is calming. So you see, we've got that lovely blend. So we're not going to go to sleep with this blend. We're just going to be able to focus and feel calm. It's also got some rosemary and neroli in there. It's a really lovely combination. And this blend has been put together to boost the mood, to lift you out of a darkness. It's also very soothing for the skin. It's calming and relaxing, promotes a sense of calm and resilience, known as the oil of tranquility. And it's really formulated to help us with those emotional states and bring reassurance and help us through those periods of tension, worry, or unease. So for this oil, we're going to do a technique called box breathing. Now, you might have come across this before. Box breathing really helps to regulate the autonomic nervous system by balancing the parasympathetic and the sympathetic systems. So it activates the parasympathetic response, promotes relaxation, reduces stress, and lowers the heart rate. So it can really help shift the body from that fight or flight response, easing any tension and encouraging a state of calm, which is crucial for managing stress levels and enhancing mental clarity. So I've chosen Adaptiv to use with box breathing, mainly because the oils in there really help to bring around that sense of calm and resilience. So box breathing is really just creating the shape of a box with your breath. So what we do in box breathing is we breathe in for 4, we hold for 4, we breathe out for 4, and we hold for 4. And we're going to bring the oils into this as well. So we'll be breathing the oil in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4. So you're getting the emotional support from the oils, but you're also getting the breath work technique to really, to get you out of that fight or flight response. So let's do it together. If you've got the oil, put some on your hands, rub your hands together to activate the oils. If you haven't, we're just focusing with the breath, and you can try the oils later. And then when you're ready, bring your hands up to your face. Take a few deep breaths of your blend. And set your intention for this practice by silently repeating after me. With this practice, I would like to feel, and fill in the blank. And let's just take a moment to close the eyes and center yourself. And begin by inhaling your oil deeply through your nose for a count of 4. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Carry on breathing in that way. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Carry on doing it in your own time now. Just allowing the oils to guide you into that deep rest and relaxation. And now, as we conclude this breathing exercise, just take a moment to notice how you feel. So the combination of this mindful breathing technique and the calming properties of Adaptiv has worked together to soothe your nervous system and bring you into that place of greater relaxation and balance. And remember, you can use this technique anytime you need to recenter yourself and manage your stress. It's going to help focus and clarity. It'll help bring emotional resilience, and it'll help with physical relaxation, help to lower that heart rate and the blood pressure. Okay, the next oil blend in our selection is a blend called Serenity. Now in here, you've got lavender, hoewood, cedarwood, marjoram, Roman chamomile, vanilla, vetiver, and sandalwood. And for anyone that knows anything about essential oils, you might spot a few of those there are really good for sleep. And that's one of the things that we use this for. So if you're not having a very good night's sleep, maybe there's too much going around your mind, you can't wind down, then Serenity is my go-to blend for this. You just put a few drops on your hands and then rub it onto the bottom of your feet at bedtime, and then bring your hands up to your face and breathe it in. But during the day, we also use this one for stress and anxiety, frustration, anger, irritability. So it's really soothing for the emotions. Known as the oil of tranquility, it's a powerful effect on the mind and heart. Calming, helping alleviate feelings of stress, anxiousness, and being overwhelmed. So perfect for calming the emotions at the end of a long shift. And we're going to pair this up with a technique called progressive muscle relaxation, or PMR. So if you've got one of the roller bottles, put some on your hand now, the Serenity, and we'll go through this together. So this technique really just helps release physical tension by systematically tensing and then releasing different muscle groups. And it can be especially useful if you experience physical strain from long shifts or high stress situations, Great at night as well. If you're after you've put your oil on at night and you can work your way through the body, just tightening and then releasing. By the time you get to your head, normally you're fast asleep. So let's have a go together now. So you've got some of the oil on your hands, sitting comfortably in your chair with your feet flat on the floor. Close your eyes and bring your hands up to your face and start by taking a few deep breaths of your Serenity blend to center yourself. So you're inhaling deeply through your nose, exhaling slowly. Just letting your breath flow naturally. I want you to shift your focus down to your feet and breathe in your blend. And as you do, tense the muscles in your feet and toes and hold as tightly as you can for about 5 seconds. Feel the tension build up and then slowly release. And you can, as you release the muscles, release the breath as well. So let's do that one again together. So you're breathing your oil in, breathe it in down to your toes. And then scrunch up your toes really tightly. We're just going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the breath, release the toes. Just noticing that sensation of relaxation as the muscles loosen. We're going to move up the body now to the calves. So again, breathing your oil in down into your calf muscles. And then tense those calf muscles and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release the muscles, release the breath. Moving on to your thighs now. So breathing the oil down into your thighs. Tightening the muscles in the thigh for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then letting the breath go, letting the muscles go. Let's move up now to our chest. So you're breathing the oil down into your chest. And then just tighten the muscles in the chest in any way that you can as you hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the breath, release the muscles. We're working up through the muscle groups, just holding it, tensing it, holding it, and then letting go. So let's do that now with our shoulders. So you're breathing your oil into your shoulders. And then lift your shoulders, get them as tight as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release the breath, release the shoulders. Now, finally, let's focus on our facial muscles. So we're going to take a deep breath of our oil and then scrunch up your face, tighten the muscles in your forehead, your eyes, and your jaw. So breathing in. Scrunching up your muscles, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release the breath and the muscles. Now let's just take a few deep breaths of the blend. Just allowing the oils to bring a state of relaxation to each muscle group and just letting that feeling permeate through your body. Noticing how your overall tension has decreased. Take a few deep breaths. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So this technique's particularly good for alleviating physical tension. So long hours of standing or lifting or repetitive movement. Enhancing stress management gives you a focused way to manage your stress. Like I say, it can increase your sleep quality, especially when paired with this blend. Boost mental clarity and support emotional resilience. Now, the last of our 4 oils is a blend called Citrus Bliss. Now, Citrus Bliss will give you an idea of what's in there. Wild orange, lemon, grapefruit, bergamot, red mandarin, green mandarin, got some tonka bean and some vanilla. Now, this is a good blend. This is like, we call this like the invigorating blend. Great if you're feeling low energy and exhaustion. Also works with stress and anxiety. Remember I said the citrus oils are great for lifting your mood. So this one's a really powerful mood enhancer. Just having it diffusing as an air freshener just makes everybody around a little bit happier. You could use it as a natural perfume and also as an immune boost. It's known as the oil of creativity. So it's a really powerful fire starter, returning your motivation and drive and bringing a connection back to the magic in life, restoring your spark. We're going to do a little guided meditation with this one. So it's a 5-minute meditation just to help bring you back to the connection of the magic in life, bringing you back to your purpose and why you chose this as a career. So let's just take a moment to put some of the oil on your hands if you've got some. Rub your hands together. Take a few deep breaths. And just begin by inhaling this beautiful citrus scent. Letting it fill you with a sense of lightness and happiness within. And as you exhale, just feel yourself starting to relax and let go. And if you haven't done so already, just gently lower your eyes, close your eyes, and begin by bringing your awareness to the present moment. Feeling the chair beneath you, supporting you. Start taking slow, deep breaths of your blend. Inhaling through your nose, allowing your lungs to fill with this beautiful, uplifting aroma. And then slowly exhale, releasing any tension that you might be holding with the breath. Just noticing the different aromas coming from the blend in their own perfect time. And with each breath, imagine yourself becoming more grounded, more centered, more connected to the earth beneath you. And we're just going to focus on releasing any negative energy, any negative thoughts that might be lingering. Take another deep breath of your blend. And with each exhale, just imagine you're letting go of any stress, worry, or negativity. See, sense, feel, or imagine these feelings leaving as dark clouds, dissipating into the air, vanishing completely. And as you continue to breathe deeply, visualize a warm orange light surrounding you. Starting at the top of your head and working down your body, this light represents positivity, healing, and renewal. And as it works its way down, it gently pushes away any remaining negativity, replacing it with feelings of peace and calm. And with each inhale, just imagine this orange light becoming brighter, filling you with a sense of joy, abundance, positivity. Just allow this light to fill every cell of your being. And as you breathe in, just feel the energy of the oils filling you with a sense of renewal, enthusiasm for the day ahead. As you repeat silently to yourself, I am filled with joy. I am open to abundance. I embrace positivity. Just feel these affirmations resonating deep within you, anchoring you in a state of calm and readiness. Let them inspire you to approach your work with a renewed sense of purpose and positivity today, reminding you of your calling to help others and filling you with a sense of renewed motivation and drive for your work. And bringing this feeling back with you now as we come to the end of this meditation. Just take a moment to bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel the rise and fall of your chest, the steadiness of your breathing, the beautiful aroma of the oils. Wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing yourself fully back into the room you started in. Take a deep breath, and when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Take one final deep breath in, inhaling the citrus scent once more. And as you exhale, smile, knowing that you're bringing this positive energy of joy and positivity to your day, ready to support those around you with an open, full heart. Well, I hope you enjoyed that meditation, and I hope you've enjoyed this presentation of working our way through 4 different oils. So remember, we explored the importance of mindfulness and stress management and resilience, especially in the demanding world of healthcare, and how chronic stress can impact us personally and our ability to do the work that we're here to do. And we've also introduced you to 4 different essential oils that can really help to support your nervous system and enhance your mindfulness practices. So hopefully you've been inspired to want to use some essential oils in your life, and also those techniques. Don't make it too complicated. Just sit down quietly with an oil. Remember your box breathing. That's an easy one to remember. Or just sit and breathe for a couple of minutes and take that time for you. Now, if you did enjoy that and you would like to get some of these oils so you can start working with them, I've actually created a program called Soulful Scents Guided Meditation Program, which I do pair with the 4 oils that we've talked about today. So the program and the oils is yours for just £148. You get the 4 bottles that we've gone through today in the full 15 ml size bottle. You get a bottle of fractionated coconut oil, so you've got something to use as a carrier oil. You get 4 roller bottles as well, 10 ml roller bottles. And the first module teaches you how to make up your roller bottle blends. So from then on, you can use the blend to work with them. You've got 6 blissful guided meditation practices. The first one takes you on a healing with the oils, so placing them on different parts of the body. So that's something that you can do every day to just keep your energy high and your motivation there and your stress levels down. And then the other meditations are a meditation for each oil. So there's a calming meditation to listen to with balance. There's a sleep meditation to listen to with Serenity. There's a manifesting meditation to listen to with Citrus Bliss, and a calming meditation to listen to with Adaptiv. So you could choose which one you want to do each day. You also get a 60-minute personal oils consultation. Now, they're normally £60, and I've included that for free as well. And that's just so that we can have a chat around using the oils in other areas of your life, and I can guide you with that. I'm going to give you a lovely essential oils book like this one here, so you can start learning more about essential oils and some different blends and things you can make with oils. You get 12 months entry into our oil education community, and that's an ongoing program. We've got an archive of presentations that you get immediate access to, but we also bring in new education each week in there. And you get a doTERRA wholesale account as well, which means that if you want to purchase any other oils for the next 12 months, you get a 25% discount through your own account. So all of that is £148. So I hope you feel that's a bit of a bargain. You're getting a lot there added on, and yeah, you're just paying for the oils, really. Everything else has been added on for free. So that's our, oh, we've got a bonus as well, haven't we? Of course, because if you're watching this in September, then with those 4 oils, you're also going to get a bottle of wild orange, which is great for fear, nerves, worry, stress. And you're going to get a deep blue stick. And this is deep blue is our muscle aches and pains. And it's in a handy stick format, so you can just rub it straight on to where you're feeling the tension. You'll get those for free as well if you're watching it and ordering it in September 2024. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that presentation. If you're ready to get started, or you just want to talk some more about the possibilities of bringing oils into your life, there's 2 links on the screen. The bit.ly link here, that takes you to an order form, which means that you can either tell me which oil kit you want to get started with, or you can request a call back, and we'll do a 30-minute call so we can talk about your situation and how you could bring the oils in for you. I'll give you my advice, and then it's up to you if you want to get started. But if you feel like you're ready to get going straight away, then this second link here should take you straight to those 4 oils, and it will also should have clicked a special code to activate the 2 extra freebies. So you could get ready, or you could get started straight away with that. doTERRA will send me an email to let me know that you've done that, and then I'll reach out and contact you for all the other extra freebies that I mentioned. So get in touch if you want any support at all. I have got a Facebook group that's open to everyone, and that's facebook.com/group/Debbie Lawrence. You'd be welcome to join me in there. You can follow me on Instagram at The Essential Therapist, or just reach out. Let's have a chat, and let's see how we can improve your life with essential oils. Well, thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.